After a long time, Pankaj is back. Pankaj, your course is completed on your diploma on medicine, what you were doing.
Yes,
And congratulations, you got your results?
yes.
Oh, wow,
Got the
fantastic.
certificate as well.
Oh, wow, fantastic. And what does it say?
Diploma in skin cancer surgery.
A diploma in skin cancer surgery. Brilliant. Fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Lisha, are you in?
Hi, Papa.
Hey.
I'm just having problems, a little problem with the sound, but I know how to fix it, but I'm just doing it now.
So you are all good?
No, not yet. I need a couple of minutes.
Okay, so you don't need my help, right?
No.
Okay,
It's alright.
fantastic.
Okay.
Brilliant. Okay, fantastic. Then
Okay.
see you,
See
see
ya.
you, see you in minutes. Yeah. Okay, the last one is Vinod. We'll just call Vinod and then get started. Vinod Kumar.
Hello.
Hey, good afternoon, Vinod. How are you, Parthiya?
Yeah, good afternoon, Pata.
Yeah.
Just logging in.
Okay, brilliant. So we have just started. Yeah. Actually, we'll be starting in a minute.
Okay,
Okay,
that's fine.
thanks. Bye. All right. Again, welcome all of you back. And we will start our monthly session for last month. And we'll start with the general financial product advice warning. As in front of you, NP Financials Pty Ltd, NP Financials or NPF advises all service recipients of the following. This information is provided only on general financial product advice basis. This is only educational in nature. Trading securities, derivatives, CFDs, foreign exchange contracts can be risky and is not suitable for all. No information received from NP Financial shall be considered as a financial trading recommendation. So I would allow you to go through the rest of the slide and I'll give you a minute time for that. Alright, now that you have gone through that, thank you for that. We'll start with the questions. I think I got questions from Lisha as well as Shri. So I'll just go to their email and start with the questions. So I'll wait for Lisa to join in and then I will answer Lisa's question. But initially I'll start. I think Lisa is in. Lisa, you're in? Yeah, I think she is in. Alright, so I'll start with Lisa's question and she has asked the question which I'll be bringing in front of you. Hold on for a moment. Alright, this is the email in front of you. Yeah. First question is you explained previously the number of pips considered as taken out for commodities and shares should be the low and high of a bar plus minus ESD. So those of you who are new to concept of ESD, let me show you in our share trading. So if I go to file and bring load share trading or commodities, ESD would be the entry stop distance. For example, yeah, in our Apple Incorporated all session shares, this is the ESD amount 4.54 as you can see here. This one here. So if I can darken that, you will be. If yeah, the black line here is the
Okay,
ESD
sir.
amount. Sorry.
Sir, I can say only the screen. What is this? Bitcoin only. I haven't seen the previous notice as well.
I think it will refresh. All of you can see Apple. Who cannot see Apple?
I can only see Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Bitcoin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't see Apple.
Okay. Let me wait.
Bitcoin is on.
Still Bitcoin?
Yeah. It's been only Bitcoin from the beginning.
How is it?
Yes.
That's strange. Let me fix that problem. What is that problem? I'm using the same screen. Bitcoin is out of my screen. Hold on. You. Is it because of Firefox? Is it? What? What I'll do? I'll go to Google Chrome and call you back. Sorry for that. Sorry. Right. So I'll go to Google Chrome and then go to support. And then go to support password. And go to Hangouts. And call. Yeah, Selvin is in. Yeah, hi Selvin. So we'll wait. I don't know what happened there. Maybe Firefox, because Firefox was Selvin is always first. So Selvin, can you see Apple now? Can you talk, Selvin? Can you hear me? Yeah, Pankaj, how are you?
I'm
Pankaj,
good. Now I can see it.
yeah.
Thanks.
Can you? All of you can see Apple?
I can see Apple now. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I can hear you. I have Binod, Lisa, Pankaj, Selvin. Yeah. For a moment, if I change it to Amazon, can you see Amazon?
We can see Amazon now.
Yeah, brilliant. So it was not our fault. It was because of the fault of the my Google, so Firefox. Firefox is having limitations. It is not allowing. So I'll wait for Sri to join and James to join. So just call Sri quickly. I have Binod, Lisa, Pankaj, Selvin. All of them are there. Just call Sri. SH.
Hello.
Yeah, Sri, you're there. Yeah,
Yes.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
All good. Brilliant. Fantastic. Alright, 7 other people. You added Sri Utagi. Yeah, so all of you there. And then I just add James, our new friend James Francis. Yeah, so James is there. Yeah, so all of you can see Amazon, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. And if I now bring it a new window, for example, just Google, what can you see? Just Google.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Google. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
fantastic.
Google.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, all done. All right. Sorry for that, sir. It was because of the Firefox incompatibility with Google Chrome. All right. So I was talking about Lisa's question, where she has mentioned. I'll bring Lisa's question. She was talking about the ESD, and the ESD here, as you can see, is 4.54. If the high is 185.47, we'll add 4.54, so that will become 189.90 190.01 190.01 roughly, yeah, 190.01. So her question was, you explained previous. Now you can see Lisa's question.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
brilliant. Yeah, so you can also read with me. You explained previously the number of pips considered as taken out for commodities and shares should be low or high of the bar plus ESD. That's correct. The ESD only shown in the 2D chart. That's correct. Can you provide some guidance on what is to be considered to be taken out for commodities and shares for weekly and monthly charts? So she is asking weekly and monthly charts. So for example, if I am I'll start with daily, because Lisa has done a task completion of doing the backtesting on the daily as well as 2-day chart. I think Pankaj also did that, and Ona Mitra also did that. So I'll start with, I don't know about Sri Selvan and Vinod and others. If you have done is fine. So what you can do, we can start with 1 day. So I'll just complete this 1 day. You can do 1 day, or you can select from here daily. So both of them are same. Yeah. So, if you can remember, when we started the daily, but with the introduction of newbies, our the difference between daily and today, I'll put it this way: the difference between daily and today, as you can see here, there can be whipsaws more on the daily. If I reduce it to 4 hours, there will be more whipsaws. So you can see blue, red, green, red, and so on and so forth. Let me stick to daily for the time being. There can be some whipsaws. For example, this one on 14th of June is a red histogram. All of you can see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so but the low is not taken out, that's fine. And this one here on the 21st of June is a low, is a red histogram with
Yeah.
a ESD of 2.71. So if I deduct from here, low minus this point is 3, low is 2.5. Can you see?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the low was taken out by 2.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here we are saying our ESD is saying 2.71.
Yeah. Yeah.
So both the cases actually we survived, thanks to our research and development what we did for so long. So this we survived here. So that was not triggered. So no trigger for the red one, as you can see. So I'll take this out, and then there would be another no trigger here. Sure, there will not be trigger here. So but there were some signal here, although it was not triggered. Yeah, if I convert this, now you need to remember, there was 4th of June, there was a signal. 4th of June there was a signal for going long. Yeah,
Daily.
4th of June is for going long on a daily chart. So 4th of June is a daily chart. And then if I go to the 2 days chart, you will probably see the difference. So remember, in 1 day daily chart, we got a signal on 4th of June, and we got a no trigger on 14th of June, and no trigger on 21st of June, 4, 14, and 21st. So if we go to the 2 day chart, probably we'll not see this. Let's see. We'll go to the 2 day chart. The 4th of June is here also. sorry, it is one day. So the 4th of June actually came 5th of June here, and there was no 14th of June and no 21st of June, which was having a opposite signal. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So this is the reason to reduce the possibilities of whipsaws. Although possibilities of whipsaws are taken care of by our ESD, but again it can happen, although in very less low volume or low scale. So it would actually reduce the opposite signals. So if I am using a 1 day chart, just to answer Lisa's question, so the ESD for this one on 4th of June is 5.47. Yeah, 5.47, you remember. So I'll just type in just here I should write down here on a sticky note. Just can you see my sticky note?
Yeah, we can see.
Yeah. So I'll just write down on 4th of June 4.6, 4th of June, the it was 180.8, 180.8 plus 4th of June 180.8 plus 5.47, 5.47. Yeah. So that becomes 120, 186, 186, tell me if I'm wrong, 186.27, correct? Agree?
Sir, on the commodity, we don't see this red on commodity charts. We don't see this green and red bars. I mean, not the
Yeah.
histogram, the charts.
Hold on. So Sri is asking a question which we will actually hold on, Sri. Let me answer this one and then I'll come back to your question. Okay.
Yeah.
Please remember this. So this 4 of 6. This is a daily chart. This is a daily chart, as you can see. 186.427 is the long entry point. Yeah, long entry point. So if I change this to 2 day and bring my sticky notes, so for 2 day it would be actually for the 2 day it would be this one here, 5th of June. So I'll write down 5th of June, and this is 2 day chart, and the high is here, high is hidden, so the high is 180.8. Same, fantastic. We got the same price as in daily. That was
It's not the
fantastic.
same.
Come again?
It's
Oh,
next
sorry,
part.
my mistake. Yeah, and I was wondering how can it be 185.47. Thank you, Pankaj. 185.47, and then plus ESD of 4.54, and without calculator it is if we do this one, then it is long and 189, 190, 190, 190.0. Correct? Yeah, 190.01. Agree? Yes, no? You can actually type in if you have muted your, yeah. Sender. Okay. Sound. Is it unknown sender? Who is this unknown sender? Is it James? James, did you write okay, was hearing fine earlier? Can you say yes? Is it who wrote the last one? I'll just bring in front of you. Lisa. That's Selvan. Okay. Selvan, is it fine now? Why I don't know why it is coming unknown sender. It is. Thank you, Lisa. So it is Selvan. He's no online. He's not online. Selvan, where is Selvan? Yeah, I think he will rejoin. Yeah. So yeah. He will rejoin. Alright, so now we are entering at 190.01 and the ESD is 4.54. So if you see the 2-day ESD for this example is actually less than 1-day ESD. Can you see that? 5.47 was the 1-day daily and the 2-day was 4.54. So almost 100 pips, 100 pips lesser. But the entry point was in a daily compared to 2-day, it is almost 350 pips earlier or 3.5 pips if you are taking one shares. Hold on, Selvan is calling. Hey Selvan, how are you?
I'm alright, but you lost me somewhere along the line.
Or did you not get it?
No, I got it, but then when I answered it, I couldn't hear you.
Can you see the screen?
No, I can't see anything anymore.
Okay, can you rejoin? Or I'll send you.
It's not allowing me to rejoin.
Add people. Hold on, I'll add people. Selvan, SEL. selnaidu@gmail.com. Add people. I've again added you. Did you get the?
No, I haven't got an invite yet.
It should go to your Gmail.
Yeah, that's what I am. I'm in the Gmail.
Yeah, your why it was coming because
It came and then the sound wasn't there, so I tried to get the sound back, but I've lost you, I've lost the sound, I've lost the picture, lost the chart. I could see you showing the email.
Yeah, so what can you? I think since it was from your side, what you can do, you have to shut down your computer and restart. You never know because as it has happened with me, I have to shut down the Firefox and started Google Chrome. So if you can shut down your computer and get restarted, because I have yeah, all of you can see I have added Selvan Naidu to the Hangout. Yeah.
Partha, he needs to go to Hangout and the link will be there already.
Okay,
You
Pankaj
can
is
just join.
saying, Selvan,
Yeah.
Pankaj is saying if you go to the Hangouts, can you go to the Hangouts?
I'm still restarting it.
Yeah, so if you go to the Hangouts, Pankaj is saying the link would be there.
I went
The
to
active call
Hangout.
will be
The
there.
link
He
was
can
not
join.
there. It had all the old links, but the new link was not there.
Okay, so
Originally it connected.
yeah,
I
yeah,
could hear
yeah,
you fine the first time.
yeah,
And then when you reconnected, I couldn't hear you.
yeah. It's all because of the Google Chrome and Firefox, all those things. Yeah, no, don't worry. So just slowly, if you have restarted, go to the Hangouts. And let me know when you are in Hangouts.
Okay.
Can you get the link? Yeah, got the link?
I'm nearly there. No. Let me
Yeah, go to
just
Hangouts.
go through.
Thank all of you for having the patience with this technological glitch. Selvis Naidu. Why it is coming Selvis Naidu?
I don't know.
Selvan Naidu.
Yeah.
Add people.
Hang out here.
Hold on. Let me. Your email ID is selnaidu. Huh?
13 at Gmail. 13 at
Hold on,
Gmail.
hold on. Let me type in. SEL.
Yeah.
NAI. DOO. 13
at gmail.com.
at gmail.com. Control C. Selnaidu at gmail.com. People you add can see all previous messages in the selnaidu13 at gmail.com. Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
it is not recognizing you. Unbelievable. Now what is the solution to this problem? It is not recognizing you.
Wonderful.
If I go to selnaidu at yahoo.com, can you go to your yahoo.com and click the can you see yahoo.com and click? Yeah.
I shut down everything. Everything went away.
Yeah, these softwares sometimes create havoc. I'm again
Signing in.
signing in, and also if your Gmail is open, I'm again
Gmail is open.
I am again adding giving you an invite. Can you just go to Gmail and
Right, there it is now.
got it?
Yeah,
Unbelievable. Oh God. Okay, you are in, yeah.
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 My goodness. Thank you so much. Good. Good. All right. Yeah. So sorry for this technical glitch again. Yeah, so I was discussing daily versus 2 day because Lisa has asked a question about weekly and monthly. Before going to weekly and monthly, I thought I'll compare daily and 2 day. So daily ESD was 5.47, entry was 186.27, and 2 day entry was 185 185.47, and ESD was 4.54, so 190. We are getting a better entry. It will always the case. The lower the time scale, you will always get a better entry, and but at the same time you may get whipsaws. So now if we go to change it to weekly, so to answer Lisa's question, let's see what the system is telling us. And then for an example on this weekly, the weekly is 10.05. First of all, I don't know, Lisa, why you have asked this question, but again, if you have asked this question, you have asked this question. No problem. No matter what is the question. So weekly is a weekly can be a great opportunity for a small bar. For example, can you see my cursor on 21st of January, all of you?
Yeah, yeah.
So on a weekly chart, 21st of January is a small bar compared to 3rd of June, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
So if we are Lisa, if we are trying to many actually almost many maybe millions or in many hundreds of thousands of people are actually trading weekly and monthly. There is no issue with trading weekly or monthly. The problem is if you if you increase the time frame, then at times bars can be bigger, like this one. 3rd of June bar is bigger because it is a composite of 5 daily bars. Unfortunately, we got a good bar here, which is 21st of January. So 21st of January is 9.9, and this one is 10. This one, sorry, this one here, 10th of June is 10.05. So if Lisa, you are asking on the ESD amount, I would say since this is weekly, and as you can see the week high, generally if it is taken out, like this one is taken out here, this one is taken out, 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 this one is taken out. All of you understanding what I'm doing?
Yeah.
So every bar, if it is high, is taken out, it went up, like this one here, like this one here, and every low, if it is taken out, like this one here, like this one here, like this one here, like this one here, is actually went down because it is a weekly. So what you can do, you can backtest this, and you can do this. If this high is taken out, then possibly I'll go long here from here, and the ESD amount on that bar would be 7.6. But if I do a little bit of calculation, for example, from here to this point is 3.37. All of you can see that. Lisa, can you see 3.37? So to answer Lisa's question, if it is a weekly bar, then I would say so on this one here, for example, 10th of June. So if I bring my weekly chart on 10th of June, so for example 10th of June on a weekly chart, the long would be, so as I always do while doing the trade calls, so what would be 196.78. What you can do, you can write 1.96, Lisa, and then it should be actually let's start from here. 6 plus 8 14, 10 plus 7 17, carry 1, 2 plus 6 8, and then 19. So it would be 198.74. So what I have done, I have taken just 10% of 196.78, which is 1.96, and added to it to answer your question. Lisa, did I answer your question? Lisa is saying, I'm used to looking at the weekly, monthly on separate charts. I totally forgot that I can change the existing 2D charts to weekly and monthly. Yeah, that's not a problem. So that's okay. Yeah, while we are doing the heat of the moment, we can actually change this weekly to monthly, daily, and so on and so forth. So just to answer your question, you can actually don't have to wait for this big one, 10.05, which is 1000 pips for a 100 shares. So you can do 196.78 plus 1.96, which is 198.74. So if you compare these three now, the daily gave us an opportunity to enter at 186.27. So 186.27, if I change this to daily, and 186.27, 186.27, from here, 186 around about here, and it is running at a profit of 1795 pips for the daily chart, 1795. So I'll just type in here 1795 is the profit. For the daily chart, the profit is this much, and for a 2-day chart in which we have entered 190.01, so we entered a 2-day chart on a 190.01. So we'll do 190.01 around here, and then we are running at a profit of 1437. So running profit is 1437. And for a weekly chart, if we change this to a weekly chart, then we entered at 198.74. So we entered here 198.74, 198 somewhere here, 198, yeah. So we are running a profit of 597. So this will always be the case. The profit would be 597. 597. So the daily is profit of 1795, and the today is 1437, and weekly is 597. So the difference between the weekly ESD is, it is 1% of 196.78, where it is actually in a daily it is almost more than 3%, 4%. In 2-day it is 3%. Yeah, so on and so forth. Did I answer your question, Lisa? Everyone understood what I said? Lisa says yes. Sri says yes. Fantastic. Very good.
So just question on commodity charts, we don't see this green and red on the chart.
So on a commodity chart, Sri is saying he cannot see this green and red bar charts. It's simple. What you have to do, you have to go to the, let me bring the commodity. Yeah, so yeah, you can see blue and red chart. So Sri, what can you see?
Yeah, I can see the bar chart with the green, blue and red, and also the histograms, and also the the ESD graph. Yeah.
So what do you want?
Now, I would like to see, I mean, like how I saw in the on the bar chart on the shares. If you could implement this red and green,
just simple
backgrounds.
Background.
Yeah.
Background was white always.
No. I mean, what? if you could compare these two charts.
No. Okay, I understand. Because you have not done share trading, did you?
No, I haven't done.
Yeah. So in share trading, we are using an additional thing which is coming as different colors. In commodity, we are not using that.
Okay.
Okay.
Would it be possible to implement this
No,
on the?
it will not possibly work.
Okay.
So we'll go to the second question of Lisa. As you know, commodities are minimum contracts to trade. You previously said if the account risk of the for the trade is less than the minimum contract, the close partial trade when pending order is triggered. Correct. This is less of a problem if the market is open. That's correct. What I am finding is that for some of the commodities like live cattle and orange juice, which opened during the last late night Australian time, if the pending order is triggered overnight, a whole session worth would have passed before you can partially close the next session. Yeah, it's a big question, so I'll go slow. By then, too much money would have to be risked unwillingly, and if in the negative, closing the partial position means taking a relatively big loss at the beginning. How to best handle this? What do the other students who currently trade commodities do? That's good. So it's not question for me, it's question for Pankaj and Sri and Onamitro. Or do they trade minimum contracts? For example, when putting a demo pending order in IG, it showed that the minimum of 2 contracts, I'm still in the question, for live cattle for a trade risk of 549 pips, worked out to be risking over 1000 for one trade. This is before any partial close of the trade. Would like to take this question before I can? Pankaj. Hold on. Before Pankaj you answer, Lisa is actually asked another question. Hold on. Lisa is asking why I was asking about this is related to the previous question. I was asking about the weekly and monthly to use to determine whether trend has changed using T1, T2. I'm assuming we need to use the full ESD for that, not just 10%. I don't understand what is this. I was asking about the weekly and monthly to use to determine whether trend has changed using T1, T2. If you compare T1, T2, T1, T2, for example, let's go to a commodity chart. For example, this one here. For example, T1, T2. So if we do weekly, sorry, this is monthly. For example, let's break this. Let's delete this and let's delete this one here. Yeah. And is it a good one, or I'll do maybe oil is a better one, I think. CL US crude oil. Yeah. All right. So monthly T1, T2, for example, if I consider, okay, let's start from here where the trend actually got changed. Yeah. So if I consider this as a peak, this as a P star, because it is not broken, not 8 P star. If I consider that as a P star, then this low is 9874, 9886. So this would be T only, not T star, because it's broken. So this will be T1, and this will be T2. Sure. According to our rule of it can break 1, it cannot break 2. If Lisa is asking that, then this trend would be changed if I go bar by bar. Let me go to the peak. Where is the peak? Yeah, that was the peak. So this was the P star. Rule is it can break one, like this one. 9874 is broken, it is T1 because this is 9886. Yeah, so that was T1 and this is T2. So this is swing low, this is swing high, or peaks and drops if it is up bar, down bar. All right, so on this month, which is July 2014, this T1 is broken and then we'll have to wait. This is a start of a possible downtrend, and then this break is a possible confirmation. So if I draw this chart, yeah, so this will be a start of a new downtrend which continued. Yeah, so that if that is the, if I'm interpreting Lisha's question correctly. Lisa, correct me if I'm wrong. And then I'll go to the weekly chart, remembering these dates. So we did on this one here, and then you go to the weekly chart, and then where is that all gone? I'll bring the options, platform options, display lines on inferior time minutes. It is there already. Display horizontal line on time minutes. Okay. Okay, it was previously, yeah, this one, yeah. All right, that's good. So for a trend on a weekly chart, actually this would be this one. So if I have to make the difference here between the two, I'll change this color as this one and make it dash dash. So this is a weekly T1, which is 10,160, and the monthly T1 was 9,874. So in this case it would be weekly T1, and this one would be weekly T2. So the weekly T1 is broken here, and weekly T2 is broken here, and monthly T2 is broken here. And then Lisa is saying, I'm asking weekly monthly to use determine whether the trend has changed using T1 T2. So if I go to the 2-day chart, correct me if I'm wrong, I am not quite getting it, but anyway I'm trying my best. If I'm I'm completely wrong answering your question, so please stop me, and then please either unmute yourself and ask, or type in, because you have not typed in anything. So I think I am all right. 2nd of June 2014. 2nd of June 2014. 2nd of June 2014. If I do go on a 2-day chart, 2nd of June 2014 would be here. So I am thinking that you are trying to understand the break of T1 T2 through different time frames. That's also I am doing. Yeah. So if you are on the same page, fine, otherwise let me know. So in this case, the this one is T1 for the 2-day. So this one would be the 2-day T1. So this fellow on 5th of June, 2-day T1. Let me change the color. 2-day T1, drop 1, considering this as a peak for that case. Yeah, 2-day peak, because the time frame is changing, everything would change. 2-day peak. So that is 2-day peak. This is 2-day time T1, sorry, and yeah, this is same. This is beauty. So monthly T1 becomes weekly T2 becomes 2D T2. 2D T2. So confirmation in this example, again this is not 100%, may not be. Confirmation of the trend change actually happened on monthly T1, weekly T2 and 2-day T2. So if you are using monthly T2, then it would be here, but if you are using weekly T2 and 2-day T2, actually they, since they coincides, and the break happens here. Lisa says, sorry, my mic does not work. Okay, Then she writes, so just see that the price has closed below the top irrespective of how many pips it has closed below. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. So if you are referring to, are you referring to 31st of July close? Lisa, question for you. Just say yes, no. 31st of July close. Are you referring to that? If you are referring to that, I'm waiting for Lisa's answer. 31st of July 2014. Lisa says I'm referring to what is considered taken out for the drop. For the drop, what is taken out? Can anyone who can talk rephrase what Lisa is asking? I'm not quite getting. Pankaj, Selvan, anyone? Sri, Vinod.
I think Prakash is referring to the trough being close below and low taken out.
Close below the previous drop, correct?
Yes, and low taken out. That
So
would
in this case,
determine the change of trend.
so in this case, this one, 10th of July,
In
because it
this
has,
case,
this is the 5th June, which is T1,
yes.
and that close below this one is 10th of July, correct?
Well, if she was trading on the weekly, then it would be
Yeah.
the first T1. If she was trading on the 2-day,
Yeah.
it would be the second.
Yeah. Weekly T1 is here.
Yeah.
Which
the
is,
second,
yeah, second is this one here.
is that one? Yes.
Yeah. So the weekly and 2-day T2 is this one here, correct?
Yes. So when that's broken and the low is taken out,
So
that
this
would
low.
signify it's, yes, change of trend.
So that's what. Lisa, is Selvan and myself understanding your question correct? 31st July bar, are you referring to taken out? You can write big sentences because you cannot speak because of your microphone. So that if you can write proper big sentence, I understand whether I'm answering the question correctly or not. So she's saying, so how many pips is considering taken out on weekly? So in this case, if this is the bar, week 9709 is the low, it should be 97, which is 1% of 9709. So it would be 97, Lisa. So the entry would be 9709 minus 97, which is be 96, some 9606 or something like that. So for weekly, don't go as per the ESD. Of course, you can go ESD, which is 92 in this example, which is in front of. No, this is 2-day chart. Remember the date. So this is 31st of July. I think I answered that question on for Apple, didn't I? Alright, so if I go again to 2014, I said for a weekly chart, if this T1 has to be taken out, it has to be low minus 10,044, 1% is 100. Although the ESD is showing as 175, the low should be taken out as 100, not 175, because this is a weekly chart. So for weekly chart, ESD is 1% of the value. So 1% of 10,044 for crude oil is 100. So did I answer your question? I think I did the same calculation here on a weekly chart here, which is 1%. 1.96 is 1% of 196.78, didn't I? Same. So we remember to answer your question. Yes. How about monthly? Is it also 1%? Now that I have answered correctly the question, which I have answered actually earlier, but anyway, now things are clearer. So weekly 1%, monthly what you do? Monthly you do, for example, if it is monthly and if the low is 196, for example, for calculation purpose, 196, then monthly you don't add 1.96, you do 1.96 what you took in weekly divided by 2. So it would be 196 plus 0.98. So in that case the long would be 196.98. So what we are doing for monthly is we are reducing is to 0.5%. Instead of 1%, we are reducing it to 0.5%, because the more you increase the time frame, ESD will increase, but we will not follow the ESD, because ESD is not designed to be used in weekly and monthly. But if you are using weekly and monthly charts, go ahead and do that, but take 1% of the value for weekly to be taken out, and 0.5% of the value for the monthly to be taken out. Okay, Lisa says okay, clear now, thanks. Wow, that's good. Fantastic, brilliant. All right, one question is answered, and then I'll take the second one, and then I go to the Sri Uttagil's question. Second question is, no, this is third question. So first question is answered. Yeah, that's correct. In previous class you explained in Forex how to enter early at close of bar purely from price action and do not necessarily need to wait till the high or low of a bar is taken out. Correct. Can we do this for commodities and shares, or do you suggest to better stick to the ESD because commodities and shares are not as volatile as Forex? I find that sometimes entering at the high or low of a bar. Did I answer second question? No. No, I did not answer. Sorry. I thought Pankaj would answer. Pankaj, can you go ahead and answer this question, please? Then I'll answer the third question.
In commodities like live cattle, it's very hard
Mm.
because they only trade 3-4 hours at night,
Mm.
and you're sleeping when it's triggered in, and it's closed before you wake up.
Mm.
So I tend to take a full trade, the minimum one,
Mm.
even if it makes my risk per trade as 1% to 1.5%. If I am happy with that, I'll take it. Otherwise, I'll not.
Mm.
In the ones which trade more frequently, like natural gas and oil and gold,
Mm.
it's not a problem at all.
Lisa, did you hear Pankaj what he said? Yes. So did you understand what he said? Thank you, Pankaj. Anyway, I'll wait Lisa's to answer. So he will accept the minimum risk for LC. Pankaj, yes,
Yes.
no? Pankaj says yes. Any other question to Pankaj, Lisha? If you are satisfied with the answer, I'll give my answer, but Pankaj has given a better answer. So Lisa is asking, Pankaj, you can read Lisa's question. She is asking, but not close partially later. Pankaj?
With light crude, it becomes impossible because it has moved so much. You're either in profit too much or you're in loss too much. So you have to take that risk before you actually enter the trade.
Yeah. So everyone can hear Pankaj, Selvan, Vinod, yeah, Sri, yeah, everyone
Yeah,
say,
yeah, I can hear.
everyone say yes. Pankaj is having a clear voice. So Pankaj said for live cattle, it is not possible as per his statement, but it may not be my statement. Lisa is asking Pankaj, what about OJ, orange juice?
I've not had this problem with orange juice that much because my minimum risk I keep is $1,000. So I'm able to trade most of the times.
Lisha, did you hear Pankaj? Lisa says yes. Any other questions to Pankaj? Everyone understood what Pankaj said? Sri says yes. Lisa says I understand. Thanks. Okay, brilliant. So, yeah, Pankaj actually answered clearly for live cattle. The problem is it opened at 1:30, right? Those of you who are trading live cattle.
Yes.
Yes. So by 1:30 our time during summer time, and during winter, is it 1:30 or 12:30?
A little bit less, 1 hour less.
1 hour,
Yes.
12:30. Yeah, so I was right. So 12:30. So during winter it is 12:30. Maybe a problem, and but in summer it is 1:30. So which is a real problem. So we have. I actually agree with what Pankaj said, but I would say if you are trading serious money like Pankaj is doing, $1,000 this thing trade. So I would say waking up at 1:30 should not be a would not be a problem, or 12:30 would be a problem. But if you are suffering from some sleep problem, then I would not advise that way. So you have to decide before, as Pankaj said, before if you whether to take a trade $500, whether and not, so on and so forth. Uh, yeah, so let me show you this one here. What I was searching here is copper is fine, and then we'll start with this one here. Oil, let's see. This is oil and oil. So the oil is 24 hours, so there is no problem, as Pankaj said. Next one is natural gas 24 hours, as you can see here in our course material. It is mentioned, so no problem. And rough rise, no problem. Morning 11 o'clock, so that is no problem. Rough rise 3 out of 3 is fine. High grade copper 24 hours, so the 4 out of 4, no problem. Live cattle during winter it is 12:30 midnight, and summer it is 1:30. So this is one problematic. And this one here is spot gold is 24 hours, so no problem. So this orange juice is not a problem actually. This is 11 o'clock, not bad enough. 11 o'clock is fine, I think. If you go to bed 11 o'clock, wake up at 6 o'clock, I think 7 hours sleep, as the doctor Pankaj would recommend. And orange juice is not a problem. Maybe midnight in the summer. Sugar 6:30 is not a problem. That's it. So only live cattle is a problem. So 1:30, yeah. So you have to take a call for live cattle. Either we take a full risk, or wake up at 1:30 and take a call from there. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Pankaj. Thank you very much. Lisa says it's not just the opening time for oranges, the fact that the order can trigger any time during the session. That's yeah, that's correct. This is the second yeah, tough correct. These are actually, what should I say, occupational hazards. So we have two occupational hazards for live cattle and orange juice. But I have kept that live cattle and orange juice, considering those two occupational hazards can actually work against us and for us. So for example, if I see for a moment make it orange juice, such a beautiful one, orange juice, let's say 10,257. Why I have actually kept that one? Because it is such a good trending watch, as you can see in front of us. So market as it is, commodity is unidirectional, and within that commodity orange juice is extremely good, because it is seasonal. If we go to 2-day chart, it is seasonal, and seasonal means it is unidirectional, so it can be unidirectional. And as you can see, from 20,000 it did a head and shoulder. As you can see, this is the head, this is the shoulder, and this is the right shoulder, this is the left shoulder, this is the head, and this is the neckline, and this is the break of that neckline. So that 20,000 is a unidirectional, and then we saw a double top here at 17,300. triple top here, and quadruple and queen top whatnot here. So upon 17,000 it is unidirectional, came down to 10,000. So it's such a unidirectional market because it is seasonal, and of course corp being corp and vegetables being vegetables and fruits being fruits. It all depends on mother nature. No matter how much we actually advanced in our technology, but mother nature is actually the controller of all this. Yeah, so this is again a head, this is a shoulder, and this is a shoulder, and the break of that head and shoulder is here. So this is beautiful orange juice trending market. And second one is talked about live cattle. Live cattle can be actually very good trending market. As you can see, from here to here, that was a good trending market. From here to here, that was a good trending market. And as we speak, that's a good trending market. Here to here, 13,000, any whole number for that matter, 13,000 to 10,000 is a 3,000 pips drop for a live cattle. Yeah, so that's a big drop, and we have given a call today, probably today, I think so. Actually, and I've been trying to give that call, live cattle, again and again. If you see, I have been giving and taking and giving and taking, giving and taking, so on and so forth. And I think I gave a call. Yeah, live cattle long at 10,721. That was 4th of July. Live cattle again on 26th 77th. I gave that call at same price 10,721, and actually did not trigger and closed. And before that also I remember I gave another call on 18th of June. I gave a call at 10,766 and possibly not trigger. So live cattle, I was from 18th of June was thinking that it is bias, positive bias, positive bias, positive bias, and I was giving a positive call, and ultimately I gave a call at 10,721, again repeating last call 10,071, 730, 721 I think, and now it is at 764. Yeah, 721, and it is at 764. Yeah, so for this reason I have kept live cattle and orange juice in our course. So that question is answered, Lisa. uh, Lisa says yes. Pankaj says the biggest problem with the live cattle, if the funding is the funding charge, which can up to 80% of profit and get added if loss. Is it so much, Pankaj? I don't think so. 80%.
Yes. I had
How?
one live cattle trade which I had to hold for 24 days,
Hmm.
and the funding charge was $800.
Oh. And your lot size was?
2.5.
Mm. Mm. Which month was that?
I can tell you exactly. Give me 1 second.
Mm. Pankaj is asking, is live cattle forming a bottom? So let's
I think
see.
you answered that question. It's already on a monthly trend line.
Monthly trend line, yeah. Oh, so I have already answered that question, yeah. Okay, Pankaj
You had
said
the
I
slide
have
on the
already
screen.
answered that question. It's on the monthly trend line. Yeah, this is the one, which was yeah, yeah, that's correct. Yeah, the same thing actually. This is the. Can you see the yellow arrow, or should I change it?
We can
Cannot.
see that.
We can see. Fantastic, Sylvan. Thank you. All right. So what was actually made me give 3 times this live cattle long call? Because I have drawn it. Yeah, Pankaj has said he has also possibly drawn this. This was the turning point on July 28th, and this is the low of that turning point, 4 bar turning point on a monthly chart, July 2018, and the low is this one here, which is 10,046, and this low was on October 10, 2016, 9,516. 60. So I have added these 2 points here. If I make this a little bit bold, I've added this one, this swing low. This is actually a trough, October 2016, and this swing low, which is May 2018, to get the close of last month, I think, which is June 2019. June 2019 close was on top of that line. Everyone can see that.
Yeah.
How good is that? Brilliant. This is the power of simple lines. And anyone wants to talk anything? So yeah, this is the power of the trend lines, which is just wondering where is the descent. Single trend line on a monthly chart actually can give us a direction what to do and when. So in trading we always remember what we are doing. We are going long or short, why market is doing what it is doing. So for example, if we see to answer that question, why market is in the first is what means long or short. So the first question is what, are you going long or are you going short. So that is the answer to the question what. Then we must say why. So why we are taking this trade, or why market is doing what we are thinking it is doing. If we do that, so we'll possibly say market is getting a bounce from a support line, so this is why. That's why we are considering long. So why is answered. And the third question can be where. Are we buying support or are we selling resistance. So if we are buying support, where, or we are selling resistance, that is where. The answer to that question is where. So we got an answer to what, we got an answer to why, and we got an answer to where. And then we the last question would be possibly uh, how means we are I think that how Lisa has asked last question. So how means are we considering are we considering high to be taken out, low to be taken out, or are we considering the close. That is the third question. So that is how. So we must answer every day, every trade we must answer what we are doing, why you are doing, where we are doing, and how we are doing. I think if we know the answer to these questions, we are 100% professional trader. And to assist onto your professional journey to professional tradership, what we have started is we have started a new thing called trade with me. So you can actually trade with me intraday basis. So if you can see, we have started very recently this concept of trade with me from 5 o'clock. So if I every day intraday trading, actually London starts at our time 5 o'clock, which is 8 o'clock London time. And we do actually we do four forex, for example Aussie and sterling and yen and euro, London open, and then we do index one DAX. So DAX, what I'll do as a promotional this thing, I'll send one of you the recording, which is one of these I'll send you to you, go through this. And we are running 1 hour or 2 hours of this trade with me. Welcome to my trading room. We are doing together, and I got some good response from this internationally. People are listening, and we are trading actually. Let me show you. So if you are free at 5 o'clock Melbourne time, which is 8 o'clock London time, actually you can join me. You can join me, and we'll trade together. We'll trade together. Every trade we take will be given a call, and so on and so forth. So if we have taken a trade, for example, here on that day we took a trade on this point. I think the call was here to go short on this point on sterling on 1500, and look what happened to sterling on that date. Yeah, and same thing happened. I think euro also did brilliant on that date, or both days euro did wonderfully good. And we do actually 5 minutes or 1 hour, depending on your flexibility on time. So that was euro. And if we change this to 5 minutes, actually We did wonderful trades on 5 days. So every day, we are actually trading together. The London session. So if you can join us at a small fee, you can actually be with me for the entire 23 days, from 5 to 6 and 5 to 7, whatever you can afford to, and we'll give the trade calls, and you'll be with us taking the trade. And I will send one of these recordings to show you how actually we are doing that. So that is our new service which I wanted to tell you, our intraday service. Come and trade with me. And just quickly, if I have to show you the results of some of those intraday trading, I'll just show you that. And you can actually, those of you who wants to hand holding a little bit, as you know, we are always there from NP Financials. So, and we'll be there, but this is the latest service to London opening, session, and you can trade with us. We'll be given trading ideas exactly where we are entering time wise, and shown and so forth. So for example, if we show you this example of last few days, on an index trading, for example, if this 5th of July, at 1703 we entered short at 12615, and our stop loss was 12646, and we closed our trade at 12,600, which returned with 0.48. And previous day was 1703, same time we had a loss, one trade only, one trade per index, anything, one trade per currency, 0.69. And previous day it was wonderful, it is a 2.52% trade, and previous to that it was 2.7%, and previous to that it was 0.5%. So in this month actually it is a 3.55%. So those of you who wants to do a little bit of intraday trading actually can trade with us, and we are trading intraday from the very beginning. And as you can see, and your trades will look like this possibly. And every day we capture the trades, where we entered and what did we do. So we entered here and market went up to this, went down to there, and we go another trade. Let's see, another day. So this is the Aussie trade, we entered here. This is euro trade, we entered here with a small stop loss. Actually we entered here, which made 2%. Sterling gave us a call from here, 2%, and so on and so forth. And DAX was long from here, as you can see, for that day. So every day this is 2.5%. We entered here. These lines are 1657, 1658, 1659, 17, and we are in. Boom, we entered here with a stop loss there, and we closed the trade here. Every day we are capturing this, and you can actually take advantage of this new service on a intraday basis from 5 o'clock London open. Come to my trading room and trade with me. All right, how that sounds? Anyone wants to trade intraday? We'll go to the third question of Lisa. In previous class, you explained in Forex how to enter. Let me see if you have any questions. Anyone asked any question? We were in set. Alicia says no. Last was yes. Okay. So in previous class, you explained in Forex how to enter early at close of bar purely for price action. And do not necessarily need to wait till the high or low of the bar is taken out. So do you remember which example I gave you? I'll find one, but if you tell me which example I gave you, it will be easier for me to refer that point, Lisa. If you don't remember, just tell me no. I'll find one.
In Forex, we always enter at the close of the bar, isn't it?
Pankaj says in Forex we always enter at the close of the bar. Yes, that is correct.
What she's saying.
So what she's saying? Brisa, what are you saying? The example was for Forex. My question is for commodity and shares. Okay. So in previous example, you explained in Forex how to enter early at close of the bar purely from price action. Do not necessarily need to wait the higher. We do not wait for higher low to be taken out for Forex. Yeah. So last part is, can we do this for commodities? So now she is asking, can we do the entry at the close for commodities and shares, or do you suggest to better stick with the ESD because commodities and shares are not as volatile as Forex? Actually, you have already answered that question. I find that sometimes entering at the higher low of the bar plus minus ESD, the price has moved a lot. By then, you previously mentioned you can reduce the ESD for stop loss. How about reducing the ESD for entry? So she is asking two questions. First question is, uh, can we enter at the close for a commodity and shares? That is number one. And number two is, can we reduce the ESD for entry? Okay, so the two questions. Yeah, all good. So let's do the Apple one or whatever. Anyway, so let's do the Apple one here. I'll keep the question here and the Apple one here. Right. So let's see our own Cochlear. Why Apple always? Why not Cochlear? Why not CSL?
My 2 cents worth on that.
Yes.
If I get a confirmed 2 TP,
Hmm.
means I got a turning point on the line chart and on the 2-day chart, I'll probably take that trade at the close.
Go slow. Can you repeat?
If I get a confirmed 2 TP,
Confirm to TP.
in a
Yes.
commodities trade
In
on
a
a 2-day
commodity trade.
chart and a line chart,
Yes.
I'll probably take that trade on close rather than waiting for ESD to be taken out.
Fantastic. So everyone listen what Pankaj said. Pankaj said beautiful, wonderful. Lisa says yes. So Pankaj says let's go to commodity because he answered in a commodity. Commodity. So what he said, everyone has actually listened to him and understood. But those of you who are on the verge of doing commodity, so actually what he said, if he sees 2 TP, for example, let's see, this one in front of us is a turning point here. For example, this one here is a turning point to go long in front of us. So as we speak, so live cattle, this one here. Yeah, so this is a turning point here on 26th of June, and this is a running bar which has started from 3rd of July. Is the correct setting is there? And let me check. This is 105. This will be 105. Yeah, that's 104 bar. 105. Yeah, if you neglect this 4 bar turning point. Yeah, 4 bar turning point. Yeah. So 1st of July 10,500, and on 1st of July here, this is a turning point. 26th of June, and this is the turning point on 3rd of July. All right. So let's see. We have a turning point here, which is in front of you. 4 bar turning point, which is 1st of July. 1st of July. 1st of July for a line chart. I am explaining what Pankaj said, and a turning point here which is 26th of June, which is 10,528. So 10,528, and this one here is 10,520. So actually, yes, that's correct. So the beauty here is Pankaj has answered very brilliantly. So this is 10,520 on 1st of July, 10,520 on 1st of July, 1st of July. 1st of July, and this is 10,528 on 528. What date? The date was 26th of June. So we had a turning point on 26th of June on a bar chart in front of you, and the same turning point started on 1st of July and completed on 3rd of July. So we would enter at 10,000 if we are a pending order. We'd enter at 10,540, 520 plus 20. So 540 around here we would enter. So you would enter around here 520, 540. Let's say 540, 540. 540. The beauty is we know the high point when we know the low point. So 540, and the same 540 would be here. Let's make 540. So Pankaj would enter at, where did you enter, Pankaj? 540 or which close, which open? Pankaj, you there?
Yeah, I'll take this trade as 540 as you said, but I didn't take this one. I wasn't in town.
Yeah, so he said 540 would be the entry point. I think what Lisha is asking, that was Pankaj answer. Thank you, Pankaj. Brilliant, fantastic, very good. What possibly Lisa is asking is, if we when we become mature from amateur trader to a professional trader, I think that's what Lisa is asking, or she is coming from there. So what I say, when you mature, yourself from a amateur trader to a professional trader, and because you have seen uh, trading for long, and you are doing trading for long, and your results also showing the same, what you can do is, if you see this chart in front of us, this is a chart and this is the monthly line. As you can see, this is a monthly line, and then possibly your eye as a professional trader would point to this all sellers out and to this all sellers out on a support point. I think she is asking whether we can enter at this point, which is 431.3 or 459. Did I answer your question, Lisha, correctly? Say yes or no. And next time, Lisa is saying that's what I'm asking. Yeah, that's what I understood. Where you are coming from. So she said that's what I'm asking. Yeah. So my answer to Lisa's question is yes. When your journal is saying that what you are doing is good, when your profitability has increased, and when you are understanding what you are understanding, then possibly instead of waiting for 10,540, which is a good price, you can enter at 10,432, remembering very well that the Kraken snapback can help do and take your stop loss, and 10,459. So if you are entering at these 2 points because you are a professional trader now, then what you need to do is you have to put your stop loss according to the ESD, otherwise or to the previous swing low. If I reduce them, so if you are entering at this point, your actually our entry came here, which was triggered here anyway. So we are talking about answering questions. So if you are entering at 433 minus 96, so our stop loss would be 433 minus 96. Let's do some maths. 433 is 333 plus 4 3 337. So your stop loss should be 337. Means what? So your stop loss should be 10,337. So low minus the ESD. So low was for 10,431. Did I do a mistake? I think so. 10,431. Yeah, so 431 minus 96. So 431 minus 96 is 335. So 10,335 is the stop loss. And if we have entered there, that is we need to remember there is a possibility of crack and snap back, as we said. Sure, or we have to go back to the previous swing low. Like this one is the previous swing low, which is lower than that. So this is first. So this is the first one which is we are entering, and the stop loss is low is 431. I'll just type in 431. Prior to 431 we had another swing low, which is this one, which is 327. I'll type in 327 as the previous swing low. Prior to 337 we have the third one, I think second one, which is 175. So 175. So you can go to the third one. So this is the first one, and second, I think the first one is here, 412. So 412, 327, 175. So if you 127, so one of your stop loss should be 175 if you are entering aggressively at 431. So 431, 175, you are taking a risk of 259. Let's see what happened to that trade.
Partha, I'll probably have a stop loss below 10,000, given it's a big whole number, and about my ESD below 10,000 too, if I'm taking a trade like this.
So, brilliant. Pankaj is saying if he is taking a trade like this, he would increase the stop loss to keep it below 10,000. How much below 10,000? Pankaj.
ESD below 10,000.
10,000 minus ESD, which is 9,904. So Pankaj would place the stop loss here. Let's see what happened to all of us. I placed a trade at 10,175. Pankaj placed a trade at 9,904. And let's see what happened. Lisa, where would you put the stop loss? Because this is your question, so I have to take your answer. If you are entering at Selban, Sri, Vinod, what would be your stop loss? 10,431 if this is your entry, 433.
Uh, 10,431 minus 96.
So Sri is saying 10,431 minus 96. Lisa saying previous swing low, below previous swing low, that means below 10,175. Selban. Pankaj saying
I would go with Pankaj.
Selvan would go with Pankaj 9,904. Every trader is different. Every trader's risk appetite is different. And that's why the market moves up and down. So let's see what happened. So we went enter a trade here. Woo! We are running a profit from that. That is the advantage of a professional trader, running a profit in 2 day, 373 pips. If $10 a pip is 3,073. 3,736. Let's see, and then it is coming down. Not good. Go.
I got a question. So what we are saying here is we no need to, as an advanced entry, we no need to wait for low plus ESD for entry.
No, this is not an advanced. That's correct. This is not an advanced entry. What we are talking here is a professional entry. Professionalism and advanced entry is different, because advanced entry anyone can take anytime, but professional entry is an entry which is registered in our subconscious mind, and we have taken that trade 100 times before, and our success rate is more than 77%. So that's a professional entry.
So here,
this is
so
a professional entry.
Yeah. So end means close minus ESD.
Close minus ESD. Sorry? For going short.
No. For going long,
Yeah.
low minus what is the entry point? Because if I'm going long, so I normally go for a high plus ESD.
For going
The
long,
entry
high.
is the close.
Yeah.
The entry will be the close price.
Correct. Selvan is correct. Did you hear what Selvan said, Sri?
So it is okay. So for going long, it is a close plus ESD.
No plus. The close price. You'll enter at market close price.
This
Did
is the
you
different entry. This is not as per the standard entry.
Okay, this is not as per the notes. So this is a
Yes, this is not as per the standard entry.
sorry. Okay, I think I would like to note this. So the sorry, professional entry is close price. Yeah.
professional entry can be, is not, can be.
Okay. Can be
Yeah.
close price.
If we are convinced
Yeah.
the market is taking to take a turn
Yeah.
from our technical analysis,
Yeah.
from this point.
So close. So entry at close price. Yeah.
That's it.
Enter at close. So the stop loss is depending upon the low minus ESD.
Alright, 3 would go with low minus ESD. Let's see what happened. We got 3 or 4 stop loss for 3 or 4 traders. So making money, wow. So another entry point here. If you are a hardcore professional and if you are dead sure that it is going to, I will not take this trade because I'll be saying, oh my god, what I did. Okay, and question to you. If someone has taken a trade at 433, would the same person who take a trade here again on 459 on 19th of June? How many yes, how many no?
I'm no.
Sri no.
I
Pankaj
know it.
Selban, Sri, Selban, Vinod, Lisa. Lisa says if in loss, no, you are not in loss because it is 459. You are in profit of 26 pips. So Lisa says yes. Vinod says no. Sri says no. Pankaj Selvan.
Oh,
Pankaj said no. And Selvan.
No, I wouldn't take another trade either.
So Selvan says so no. So Lisa is the only strong person here. She said
Okay.
yes. All
now
right. Let's see.
if I have to take that trade again, I'll
Hmm.
wait for a better entry in
Better
terms of
entry
some
means
sort of
what?
signals to say that it's going in my direction.
Better means what? Better
So
is an English
close
language, not a
minus
trading language.
Okay, I'll wait for a 2 TP to add on to my position.
So Pankaj is saying if he has to take a trade here on 19th of June, he would wait for the 2 TP. All right.
Because I already have first position.
So Lisa has taken 2 trades. All the other traders had taken 1 trade. Okay. Let's see what happened. Okay. So this one is 253. We survive because our stop loss is 175. Pankaj and Selvan survives 9904 is their stop loss. Let's see. And those of you who have put the ESD as the stop loss, let's see, from this to this ESD is gone, 3 is gone, 177, ESD was 96, so 3 got stopped out and the other traders are surviving. Let's see, surviving because this low did not touch 10 175. This is 222. Woohoo, survived. Okay, question to you. Who'd take a third trade there because it closed below the line? Yes, no.
I'll take a second trade, Partha. On that
Uh,
swing low, I would take a second trade.
so here you will take a second trade
The previous bar.
on this bar,
On the close of this, yeah, on the blue
turning
bar.
point. Yeah.
Yes. I'll
So
take a
Selvan
second
is
trade there.
in. Selvan is in for the second trade 528.
I'll put the
Pankaj,
stop at the same place.
Pankaj, Sri, Vinod, Lisa. Vinod says no.
I'll take the second one because it's like a 2 TP entry. It's a turning point on this chart. It's a crack and a snapback.
Turning point, yes.
So Pankaj said it is a type of crack and snap back and he would wait for 2 TP which is at 640. Lisa,
540.
sorry, 540. Lisa says no, I have got others to trade. So Lisa is having two trades, Selvin is having two trades, Pankaj is not yet having two trades, and Sri, did you answer this question? Sri, what did
Out of
you
the
you
at the moment, out of the game.
you are out of the game because you got stopped out here.
Yeah.
Alright, so Sri is having zero trade, Binod is having one trade. So let's see. The game is on between Lisha and Selvan and the market, of course. And then, okay, question: who take a fourth trade there? Yes,
No,
no. Selvan says
no.
no. Lisa says no. Pankaj,
No.
no. Vinod said no. Sri says no. So no one
I
would take.
only have one at the moment. I'm not even in second yet.
Yeah, so Pankaj is not having one trade, Selvan is having two trades, and Lisa is having two trades. Beautiful. Let's do. And hoo and market is smiling on everyone who has not taken the fourth one. Right. Now the winner is Lisha because she took a trade at 433 and she took a trade at 459, and the runners up is Selvan because he took a trade at 433 and he took a trade on 528. All right, so Lisa, you are the winner. So any advice to others? You can type in. This is just to answer your question in a form of a game, in a form of a game and participation. So Lisa, why did you take that trade? Why did you hang on? And why, and any advice? Lisa says I'm still learning. All right. Okay. Now the runners up is Selvan. Selvan, any comment to fellow traders?
Well, you need to see some bullish action before going long. And the second all sellers out bar was obviously not an all sellers out bar
Why not?
because the next bar went down further.
No,
So
no,
there's
no.
more
You
sellers
don't
in the
know.
market.
You don't decide
You
on the
don't know
next bar.
exactly.
Yeah.
No, exactly. That's what
Mm,
I'm saying is you
mm,
don't know at that point
mm,
whether your first trade is wrong or
mm,
not wrong. Therefore, I
mm.
would not take another trade there.
Okay, that's fine. So Lisha is learning. That's why she took the two trades and she became the winner. And Selvan was not sure whether this trade would work or not. And Pankaj waited for the all our winners actually. Brilliant, fantastic, brilliant. So did I answer your question? If I yes, then I would go to Sri Utagi's question. Yeah, Lisa, did I answer all your questions? Anyone having any question? Lisa says yes, thanks. All right, so I'll go to Sri Utagi's questions. Sri Utagi has asked two questions. Good morning to you. Could you please once again repeat the discussion on topic on forex and commodities correlated pairs? So correlation and commodity correlated pairs, dollar index USD JPY, yes, so they are directly correlated. Sri, dollar index euro USD, they are indirectly inversely correlated. Euro ESD and dollar index, if dollar index is going up, euro would go down. Just to show you quickly the answer to that question, if I do what I do, so if I go to a single chart of, let it come, and if I go to dollar index, and this is a weekly chart in front of you, what can you see here at this point? Okay, let me hide one. What can you see here?
Morning star.
That looks like a Rami Pata.
Yes, correct. This Sullivan says this looks like a harami. Sri says morning star. No, morning star is wrong.
That's a Rami
Anything?
to go long.
Yeah, that's a harami to go long. Lisa, Pankaj, Vinod, what did you say? This is I'm answering Sri Utagi's question. 24th June, week number 26. Selban had said Harami to go long. Bilisha says bullish Harami, yeah, to go long. That's correct. Pankaj, Vinod, what else? What else can you see? You can always see more than one. Don't get stuck with one observation. Increase, improve. So what else we can see
Breakup
is,
channel.
come again?
Breakup channel? No, it's a
Breakout channel.
no,
A
there's a
breakup channel happened to the
tracking,
downside.
track and snap.
Huh?
Track and snap.
Crack. Breakup channel is a crack, and snap back not yet. So Bino says bullish dozy. Dozy, yeah, it's kind of dozy. Dozy should not have a body, but it is having a small body. I would go with Harami.
Okay.
I would go with Harami. And what else can you see?
It's double top.
Double top. Don't see it bottom. Double top. Double top is here.
Yeah.
Okay, what I can see is there is a zone of support here. You can also see because we are seeing the same chart, and there is a zone of support there. Yeah, so there is a zone of support between 9532 9515 and 9461 9450, and what Sri said is yeah, because he saw the right hand side possibly. So this is a possible morning star, and this is a possible crack and snapback. So that happened exactly. So now this is a morning star, now this is a crack and snapback on the dollar index, and he's asking a question on dollar index versus Euro USD. So now that he's asking dollar index for Euro USD. So this is dollar index, and then if I change this to Euro USD, so it is clear from going long, as Selban said, as Lisha said, as Binod said. So you go to Euro and we'll go short from there. So let's see Euro and then go link and click on Euro. So euro was not very clear here. A dollar index was extremely clear, and euro was not clear. So if we keep the if we have or remember what we saw on the dollar index, so we can see the same here opposite on the weekly on euro, and euro came down heavily, and in a 1-day chart it actually gave us tremendous opportunity to short the market, which we took, and we put an actually trade call and so on and so forth from here, and we are trading from here with a good profit. Yeah, and then he's asking sterling same as in euro, and dx aussie same as in euro. So they are all inversely, only usd jpy. Aussie euro aussie same direction, aussie euro aussie same. Same means unidirectional. They are actually directly correlated, not inversely. Aussie sterling Aussie, they would be opposite. Aussie euro Aussie, they would be opposite. Euro Aussie, it would be same. Aussie versus sterling Aussie would be opposite. If I have said Aussie euro Aussie same, I was wrong. Aussie euro Aussie was opposite. Aussie sterling Aussie was opposite, inverse. And sterling Aussie would be same, and sterling Swiss would be same, and euro CAD would be same. So let's see some of the examples of sterling and GBP CH. For example, I randomly picked this. So this is GBP, which is our favorite, which is coming down, and we make this as green. This is sterling in front of you, and then we go to compare security, and we did GBP CHF. That's what Sri is asking. GBP CHF, and we change that color to make that color to yellow. So GBP CHF is yellow, and then GBP is GBP is, so as you can see, when sterling falling down, sterling Swiss has to fall down, and so on and so forth. Direct relationship, yeah. Then what was the next question? Question number 1. How to take advantage of correlation while taking trade on one pair? I showed you. If you can see dollar index and you understand what is happening on dollar index, you can take an opposite trade on the euro USD. For example, when I am short on euro USD, if there is a trade set up in correlated on its so if you are short on euro, you can short euro CAD and euro Aussie. You can do that, but for that reason you have to do euro has to be in a strong trend. Why I picked up sterling, because sterling was in a very strong trade or is in a very strong trend as we speak, because it is coming down from from 171 to so on and so forth. It is coming down very heavily. So if you can see the fall of sterling, this green, you can see 45%. 45% drop in sterling compared to euro. So if I change this to euro, now euro has only fallen 14.93. So if you have to ask me between euro Aussie and sterling Swiss, which one to take to trade, I would say sterling and sterling Swiss, because sterling is going down, because as I say, technical things happen for fundamental reasons. So there is a fundamental reason for sterling to go down because of the whatever nonsense is happening in that country, exit and all, entry, exit, whatever, stop loss. In that brick exit, I can't even pronounce. So that's why I don't trade fundamental, because I cannot pronounce. And then there is no stop loss. All right, did I answer your question, Sri?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good.
Lisa says possible Fibonacci. Where is that possible Fibonacci? How do you display the percentage on the right hand side? This is just my easy question, but I would request you to elaborate possible Fibonacci. Don't worry about the first question. Okay, fantastic, all good. So right hand side percentage is very simple. If you right click on the first one and then go to settings price, I right click on the chart and go to settings price, and then when you are comparing, then you select relative scale, this one, percentage, relative percentage. Yeah, so if you select percentage like this percentage, then it will be a percentage. And if you say linear scale, it will show the value. Linear and logarithmic would be same, but percentage you can actually see as per the first date displayed, maybe 1974 and so on and so forth, and so on. Highest price, lowest price, date you can choose from any date if you want to change this date from when sterling is coming from 171, if you remember that date, or you can go to monthly chart and see when sterling is coming down from 171. If I am not wrong, sterling is actually coming down from 171, and I have to go to settings price and then do this linear scale. Yeah, sterling is coming down from 171. So let's see bar chart. Yeah, so sterling is coming from actually two, it is coming from November 2007, but that's too much before. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. 171 sterling is coming from 171.92. Yeah, 92, I forgot. I remember 171 because this is a turning point on a monthly chart. So sterling is coming from 171 here. When sterling is coming down from 171, then I forgot what I was saying. Right hand side. Yeah, so yeah, so you actually now I remember. So July 2014, go to July 2014 on a monthly chart, daily chart. July 2014, July 2014, boom 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 boom, July 2014, July 2014, May, yeah, around here. So 15th July 2014. So if you remember 15th July 2014, you can compare the chart from the 15th of July 2014. So price, you can type in here, go 2014 and 15th of July. So now you are comparing from 15th of July 1117 or whatever 0000, and then comparing, and the percentage is actually get changed. So percentage got changed and shown and so forth. So from that date which I selected, 14th of July or 15th of July 2014, now it is sterling 26%, not 40%, because the 40% was from the day 1 and my date from the brick exit starting point, when they all knew, we are not knowing, but they all knew, our technical analysis knew, and it is 626%. Right. Did I answer your question? No. Question 2, commodity correlation with euro, USD or dollar index, and how to take commodity with relation to forex. No, there is no relationship between commodity and forex, because the foreign exchange is a country's revenue. If you consider country as a company, for example, if America is let's say Europe is better. If Europe is Deutsche Bank, of is America is Goldman Sachs, and then the currency is the movement of euro, as in Draghi. Draghi is the president of Deutsche Bank. Of course, he is not. He is the president of ECB, European Commercial Bank, whatever it is. ECB president Draghi, and yeah. So if you consider Europe as ECB and Draghi as Merkel, so they are same, but there is no Draghi, no Germany, no America in mother's nature. Mother's nature is commodity. If she wants, if she wishes, if she desires, she will have flood, she will not have flood, and so on and so forth, and she will do whatever she likes, and we will have price, rough rice behaving to her behavior, wheat behaving her behavior. So foreign exchange is Draghi and commodity is mother nature. So there is no relationship between the two. Only
Okay,
only one creates the other. And during previous classes you have explained. Could you please repeat? I repeated. All right. Did I answer all your questions, Sri?
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
All right. So any other question anyone having? We have 7 minutes. If you don't ask question for 1 minute, class ends there. All right.
Can you explain what was the natural gas call?
Sorry, can you repeat, Pankaj?
You had a call on natural gas.
Oh, I had a call on natural gas, and Pankaj is asking why or not I gave that call. So let's go to commodity, natural gas. I remove this. Oh, what did I do?
Oh, that's a lot of bars.
That's a lot of bars, isn't it? All right, so we'll go to commodities and we go to natural gas. Where is natural gas? Natural gas is there. Right, so I gave a call on natural gas to go long at 2322 and on 8th of July, and yeah, maybe today or Monday, tomorrow. I gave an advance call. Yeah. So let's go to, when did I give a call today? Why did I give a call? I don't know. Let's see. All right. So much of color here, unbelievable. All these lines are actually killing my. They say you have gone out of lines, we cannot give you more lines, and so on and so forth. Okay. All right, I deleted that. All right. Okay, so what did I see? I see two things. And what, before I can say what did I see, to give you a call to answer Pankaj's question, what can you see starting from here to here? Any yeah, speak or write on a 2-day chart on natural gas. hint is I saw 1, 2, 3, 4 things. 4 or 5 things. I saw 5 things. In that small circle I saw 5. Let me see how many you saw. Go. Write in. Lisa says morning star. Sri says back to back morning star. Yes, back to back morning star. Yes, yes. So Lisa has 1 point. Sri is having 1 point. I am having 5 points. Vinod says higher low. Yeah, Vinod is in 1 point. Selvan and Pankaj has not opened their khata. Khata means score. Vinod says P1 taken out. Yeah, Vinod is leading 2 points, and with Sri Utagi, Sri 2 points. I am leading 5 points.
It's an inverse head and shoulders, Pata.
Selvan says inverse head and shoulders.
It's inverse head and shoulders.
So this is Selvan is in number 1 point. Pankaj has not opened his score. Yeah, this is the head and shoulders in front. Come again, Selvan. So Sri says breakout downtrend. Pankaj, are you there?
Yeah, can you look at monthly first?
Okay, Pankaj says monthly first. We go monthly.
Got 2 troughs, make a T star.
Sorry, Selvan.
You got 2 troughs, make a T star.
T star. Okay, to make you 2 point. Yeah. All right. So Pankaj, yes. So Selvan is in 2.
So what does it say to tell me that I should be looking for a long trade?
Yeah. So you are in 0. You are in 0 point, Pankaj.
Yeah,
Who gave
that's
you?
why I'm not convinced to take this trade yet.
Yeah. Who gave you certificate? Okay. So let's do. What did I see? I got the certificate. I got 5 points. Okay. So in a 2-day chart, what we are seeing here is yeah, you're right, all of you who said morning star. Yes. So on 10th of June, we say a morning star, and then this is a false engulfing, because bearish engulfing does not happen at a support. So this is a false engulfing, and the support line here is this one here, 2307. So this is a false one. Okay. And this is the second point which I saw. The first point I saw is a morning star, and Sri said, and who else said? Someone else also said morning star. No. Okay, no one said. Sri said, and she said breakout trend line. All right. So this is the first morning star. This is engulfing. So back to back morning star and engulfing in 2 day is telling me yes, something is going to happen now. All right. So okay, now the lows are not coming down. So sorry, the closes is not coming down. Closes got hanged up at 2333. 2333 is a nice number, at least to me, because 666 is a devil's number. 666 divided by 2 is 333. So price got stopped.
Half a devil.
Half a devil. Selvan says this is a half a devil. So 233 is a half a devil, and then yeah, so the devil is still there with a crack on this one. Again, this is a false bearish engulfing, because this is happening at a support, and the support is still intact, 2307. Oh my god, and the highs are not taken out, so we are not in the trade, and this is a real real crack, I think, because this is a big bar and all sellers out and so on and so forth. Let's see why can we say that all sellers are. I don't know. I have to have some response to my pivot points. So pivot points monthly, it got stuck on the previous S3. S3 being S3, it is always a big one. So S3. If I so this is S3. This is the previous. If I have to hide this one, yeah. So the price got stuck with the previous S3, and we got a Harper Devil there as per Selvin, and Harper Devil did not possibly work, and we had a crack here and stop possibly here. We don't know. We got 2184. So all these lines are now crap. We delete these lines, crap lines. Yeah, delete. So we saw one morning star back to back engulfing and all vanished here, and we got a small piece of not a harami but possible morning star again, because this is gap. This gap is the correct definition of a morning star, if you remember, although this is not quite a dozy but kind of morning star possibly happening, and 2184 still hanging on this support. So let's see. Wow, so we got another morning star. So we got one morning star, one engulfing, and one morning star 3. And if this high is taken out, then possibly would be in this trade. And if this high plus the ESD would be possibly a trade. And we saw inverse evening star, actually morning inverse of morning star is the evening star. So evening star we'll ignore because this is happening at a support S2 and S3 and so on, so we'll negate this one. And this is a fourth one which we saw is a piercing. So this is a piercing. So morning star piercing and break up a trend line. What Sri said, I don't know which trend line you are referring to, Sri. If you are referring to this one, or I don't know which one, you need to tell me which one. We said don't break up a downtrend line. Alright, so let's wow. So now that we are here, I saw those many things, and you Selvin added head and shoulder, and the break also already happened, and my entry is at 2322. So for all these reasons, I made a call that 2322 is a possibly entry point to go long, Pankaj.
So it's already in.
2322 is already in. No, this is a call for tomorrow, I think.
What do you mean? It's already at 32390 now.
No. I gave a call today, as you can see, Monday, 8th of July.
Yeah, which is tomorrow.
Which is tomorrow. So it will be
long at 2322.
No, we will be pending limit order at 2322.
At limit order, okay.
That's correct. So when our price has actually exceeded, but we don't want to give a 2390 entry point, so we'll be entering. Let it come back, maybe possibly touch the head and shoulder line which Selvin actually drew, and 2322 can be a possible entry point here.
So why didn't you give the call a day before that?
Because I was not quite sure where to enter. I got convinced here. I got confused here.
So where do the number of 2322 come from?
Don't ask me too many questions. Okay, 23 is asking where is the number 2322 coming from. Alright, so let's do the mathematics. So I don't know. Well, let me see. Let me see. 2322. I must have added 24 to whatever it is. 24 is because, as you know, 1% of the 1% of 2390 is to 24. So I must have added 24 to some 2298. So something like around 2294 plus 23 plus the spread, something like that has made 2322 on this bar. I have given a call on this bar, but that already exceeded, so I don't want to take this one 2390. I will take this one here, and you can safely actually do that. So let's go to the commodity trading, and let's see what is our call on the commodity. Let's see on the commodity, is there a signal or not, symbol or not. Let's see. On the commodity chart, natural gas. So the signal here is 2338 plus 48, and if I take a, because 2338 plus 48 did not trigger here, so I got a better chance with the same signal blue here. So 22, yeah, Pankaj, 2294 plus 48 is how much? 2294 plus 48.
42, 3442.
2394 plus 47 is how much? 6 and 23.
2341.
2341 is the should be the entry point. I possibly have taken half of that. So 48, and then that would be 2322, something similar. Yes, I couldn't match the mathematics. All right, so I think we are all done, and thank you.
No, but then why was this call not given on 3rd of July and was it coming on 8th of July?
Because I missed that. Simple.
Okay, fair.
But if I miss that call, I would not allow to miss the trade. Possibly, if we are having a good luck, price will come down a little bit and we will be in. But I am not definitely chasing the market. That is another way you should avoid chasing the market.
Now, if you look at the first entry point, first trigger,
This one,
the first blue histogram, yeah,
this one.
with the entry point on the 2-day chart, yeah, this
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
The high is 2338
Hmm.
plus 48, which is 2386.
Hmm.
That should be the entry point based on the traditional method.
No, because I said, if you have not forgotten, I said if you are getting a better price with the same color
Yes.
histogram, you
Yes.
should enter here. Forgot?
Yep. No, I didn't forget. I remember that, but I also remember sometimes you said better stick to the first entry.
I always say that, isn't I? Because that's, I don't know the level of professionalism in your journal. If your professionalism in your journal is proving that yes, I'm a professional, then possibly you will enter here on the all sellers out bar 2197. That's what Lisa asked. But yes, rule wise, actually now is 2294 plus 48 plus 47, or if you stick to the first rule and forgot the second improvisation, it will be 2339 plus 48. Yeah. So all done? Everyone happy?
Thank you.
All good. Thank you so very much. Thank you for an exciting and tremendous communicating and session. I really enjoyed the conversation. It was too much interactive, and I enjoyed your questions and answers and your scores and winners and losers, and we are all winners at the end. And till then, think about the intraday trading option I gave you. Come to my trading room and trade with me, and then let me know. And have a great time and great month ahead in trading. Bye for now.